joined Chris Search following a 4-1 defeat at Dulwich Hamlet. Firstly, Searchy, how do you feel?
Yeah, bitterly disappointed really. First half performance was not acceptable from the group, and it really puts on the back foot as much as the boys sort of huffed and puffed second half, and I felt gave a good account for themselves. The damage was done, in the first half, going in 2-0 down at this level is very tricky to come back from. They gave everything in the second half, got the game to 2-1, and then had chances maybe if finer details a little bit better to maybe equalise, but wasn't to be. 4-1, obviously it looks a lot worse than it was. It's no excusing the result, but it wasn't a 4-1 game. Two very late goals from them when we sort of chased it. So yeah, very disappointed.
Aaron Pollock came off in the first half. He had to shuffle the system around, maybe change formation. Yeah. How much did that change your game plan?
Not too much, to be honest. We obviously changed our shape, but it was something that I was considering doing prior to that anyway, to be honest. That sort of just emphasised the fact that we had to do it, so it just sort of made the decision simple, if you like. So, we come here with a particular game plan, and quite clearly it didn't work. I think how we set up was correct. I just think the non-negotiables, if you like, the non-negotiables that we've done, that's expected of this group, we weren't good enough. Didn't train runners, didn't compete for the ball well enough, and as a consequence, as I say, we found ourselves down 2-0 at half time, and probably could have been a little bit more.
Watching the goals, is there anything you could have done to prevent it maybe?
Yes, they were runners. I think, Milton's going to win 99% of headers. I think second half we dealt with that a lot better. We let him sort of go up unopposed, if you like, and dropped in behind. Probably could have done that a little sooner. And then it's just loading the midfield and making sure that we're blocking gaps. And at times today I felt that our spacing was awful. We didn't take runners. And as a consequence, we had the people running off Milton's flick-ons and getting them behind far too easily. It's very frustrating from us, but it's something we need to alleviate quickly. In a bad spell of form, bad run. The honeymoon period is well and truly over, if you like. I had a blistering start to the season, and now we find ourselves looking over our shoulders. So it's something we need to nip in the bud as quick as we can. I have to look to try and freshen up the squad and the group in some way or form. And it's something that me and my coaching staff will look to do in the next few days.
In the second half, you came out stronger. Put a lot of pressure on. Obviously, got the penalty as well. But personally, I think it was a very attacking start to the second half, and we looked good in good places.
Yeah, I think we've got to show that bravery at the start of games. It's all right, 2-0 down, the game's arguably gone. The boys are playing with no fear. It's easy. They're not expecting to get anything, so they go out there and play and perform as well as they did. It's a different matter if it was 0-0. Have they still got that cutting edge? Have they still got the bravery on the ball and to go and perform? So it's something that we won't know the answer to, because unfortunately, they only started being brave and looking to be attacking when the chips are down. And as I say, that for me is an easy way of playing football. When things are going, when you're not expected to get any, they go and perform and play as they did. We need to then to be performing when it matters. When it's 0-0, when the games are tight. And unfortunately, they started performing too late. I will take responsibility for that as a management team. Maybe we need to sort of G them up a little bit more before and whatever else, and it's something we'll look to address. But as I say, game was pretty much gone first 45.
In the last 5 minutes, they got 2 goals in quick succession. Maybe out of run of play, but I think the 4-1 scoreline was very flattering.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll agree to that 4-1. It wasn't a 4-1 game in terms of second half performance. Don't get me wrong, they had some very good chances in the first half, and credit to them. It was a very well-drilled side, very organised. 2 very good strikers that I thought were key to how they wanted to play, how they wanted to perform, and then had winning runners in behind, time after time after time, which makes it very difficult for us to do what we want to do and implement our strategy. But the boys need to start sharper, need to start braver, and we need to take responsibility for trucking runners and doing the individual jobs.
Miles Roberts made many saves, especially a few one-on-ones that really kept us in the game. But obviously, with the third goal, a mistake that led to them just sealing the game. He just needs to roll them out and take the chances.
Yeah, I think when we analyse the game and watch it back, I think most of the goals probably are 100% defendable. You know, if we done what we expect and the non-negotiables, I keep saying, if we've done them correctly, then they're absolutely not scoring the first two goals. You know, it's two stupid mistakes from us. You know, the first goal, was a poor header from Mams. It's gone into the centre of the park. We've got no bodies. We've got 3 midfielders in there. We've got no bodies in and around it. Their man picks it up, unopposed, drives to the edge of the box, and then get the goal. The second one, a dubious corner is given. We defend the first phase quite well, and then switch off for the second phase. And they got Mills on the far post, heading it into an empty net. The boys need to stand there and be counted, and take responsibility and make sure these things don't happen. So, we'll watch it back, we'll review it, we'll do as we normally do. We're not pressing the panic stations button just yet. We know that we need to start getting a few results.
Away to Dartford on Tuesday night, especially a 1-0 win when we first played them. They definitely want to get something back. What can we take into the game that will help push the players on?
I think when you look at the game, I think, as I say, first half, sort of written that off now. But I thought the second half performance, the boys showed a lot of character. It's not easy, as I say, 2-0 down. A little bit of negative body language, if you like, in the group, which we were saying we want to try and nip out. And, I think the second half performance, was warranted something, in my opinion. As I say, we've got the penalty. I thought there's another couple of chances we could have had, and on another day we might have nicked a goal. So there's definitely some positives to take into Dartford. How we approach that game will obviously be different to how we approach this. I think we're going there a little bit more caution, if you like. We'll have a particular game plan for Dartford. We expect them to have possession and be strong. But we'll make sure we put in a good performance and show a bit more resilience. As I say, if we can just get in the non-negotiables a little bit sharper, a little bit more details high on the field, I'm sure we'll be okay.
That's great, thank you.